Bonjour les amis. Bonjour from the Loire Valley. The rain is about to return, but I thought I would steal a few moments to show you the glorious Loire River, La Loire. Look how angry it is. Welcome. Bienvenue en France. Welcome to the Loire Valley. Bonjour, bonjour. I see you. I am in an area where I'm not supposed to be because they're doing construction here, but I wanted to get close to the water. So I'm going to exit now. It is very peaceful. And that's one of my favorite things about Tours, is that unlike other cities I've lived in or been to, when you are on the riverbanks, you totally forget that you are in the heart of a big city. I mean, the city is right here, literally, above those walls you see here. But when you stroll down here, you completely forget the city. You see how wild it is? You have sandbars, lots of birds, islands. Bonjour, welcome. This is Le Pont Wilson, otherwise known as Le Pont de Pierre, the stone bridge, and there is currently an exhibit on the bridge. That's why you see those colorful flags. They represent birds. It's kind of nice. I won't step up there because of the wind. I don't have my microphone and I'm afraid that it would really pick up a lot of wind up there. So I'm going to stay down below. But this is a favorite walk for me at different moments of the day. I walk along the river, and then I cross a bridge and then end up on the other side, and then I come back. It was way too hot at the beginning of the week, but we finally had the thunderstorms and rain we were expecting, and I must say it's a lot more bearable today. Here's a peek at the Pont Wilson. The Wilson Bridge, and on the left over there, right after the bridge, is where the Guinguette is. That place where I've taken you before when we did our apéro stroll in Tours. You can find that on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. It's a lot of fun. We basically walked around the city and I showed you all the popular places where locals enjoy having an apéro. So that's on YouTube in the replay section or the Loire Valley section, either way. This is the beautiful library, La Bibliothèque Municipale. And you can see locals are enjoying the Loire as well. Canoes. There are quite a few tourists in town, mostly French for now, but I'm sure that's about to change. And there is a sign here, a gauge. I like, wind. I like showing this too because you know the word crue in French, C-R-U-E? It's a flood. So this shows you some of the terrible floods that the Loire has caused here. The highest one was in 1856 and it reached 7 meters 50. And you can kind of read through France's history and historic events through those dates. These were mostly documented here in the 19th century. So through the 19th century it was pretty bad. But it was bad also in the Middle Ages. It's a pretty rambunctious river. Very unpredictable, and it is not allowed to swim in the Loire, though it's my understanding locals will anyway. But it's highly discouraged because of the currents, because of the stuff that floats in the river, because of germs, who knows what. But it was so hot this week that I heard some locals were actually swimming somewhere by the bridge I just showed you. Welcome if you just joined. This is quite impromptu. I was at the library, which is this building, and I was filming a video tour en français, in French, for my club members. They do get content in French, and this month we have something called Véro's Musings. So this month it's going to be a virtual tour in French of a great photo exhibit that's inside the library there, dedicated to the Tour de France. I just filmed that for them. And so I'm going to go home now and write the transcript, the bilingual transcript, so they can not only listen and watch, but also improve their French with the transcripts in French and in English. So I'm going to do that later today. The rain is coming back this afternoon, so it'll be perfect. You can see it's quiet now. It's after 3 p.m. Here's another smaller guinguette. They call it la cantine du pont, la cantine, the cafeteria of the bridge. They sell wine and munchies. This is one of the places I've shown you on that tour a while back. This one was closed though, now it's open. I haven't tried it yet. I've tried the other two. I'll have to try this one as well. We have beautiful French flags up there because July 14th, the national holiday, is just around the corner. Bonjour and welcome. I see your messages. You can see a big sandbar over there in the middle of the river. There are lots of them, which is why it's really hard to navigate this river. Yeah, the French musings will be great this month. I'm really happy with the photo exhibit. And I did my best to show you some of these photos earlier when I was filming that. So hopefully you'll enjoy the photos and the commentary in French. Here is another view of the little guinguette, those restaurants by the water. And you can see that there is a sign saying "Nos amis à quatre pattes ne sont malheureusement pas acceptés chez Dupont." Our four-legged friends, unfortunately, are not welcome here chez Dupont. So doggies, and they say "Désolé." So little dogs cannot go in there. But this is where you would go in. I think I'll step back up there. Hopefully it's not too windy so I can wrap up from up there. You'll have a better view of the bridge and the river. I see dark, ominous clouds on the right there. I know what's coming. Fortunately, I'm only 5 minutes away from the street where I live, so it will be fine. But you can see the wind is picking up, the clouds are rolling in. Here's a nice view of the guinguette. Very sweet, colorful. Isn't that pretty? And you see some people can sit on those bar stools with the bar facing the river. How about that? That would be a nice thing to do. So this spot where I am right now is exactly where the Tour de France will be starting on Thursday, July 1st. And I'm planning to document what's going to happen that day because it's such a family day, le Tour de France, such a family celebration for the French. I'd like to capture how locals react to it, especially after 2020. So it'll be happening right around here. And I'll be documenting that. Wind. Hopefully not too bad in the microphone. I'm trying to protect it with my hand. Here is the Pont Wilson, which typically wouldn't have any cars on it. It is now for the tram and cyclists and pedestrians only. But because they are doing work on the bridge next to it, throughout the summer, we're going to have traffic on Le Pont Wilson, the Wilson Bridge. That's quite unusual, though. There, I knew we'd have a nice view here. This is perfect. You see the beautiful Pont Wilson, or Pont de Pierre, the stone bridge, and the Loire. On the other side is the northern section of Tours. So if you look across the bridge there, you're looking towards northern France, towards Paris in a way. And I stand on the side, on the other side, across from the Loire, in the heart of town, and south is behind me. It's a lovely place, it's a lovely region, and I'm really happy I moved here. I'll be sharing some pics later that I took at lunch today on Facebook and on Instagram. I love this site, this view of the bibliothèque, the library with the French flags. It's really pretty, isn't it? So the tour will roll in on July 1st, 2 weeks before the national holiday, July 14th. So there's going to be quite a lot of celebrations here in just a short 2 weeks. This is normally a part of France you wouldn't see. Well, you're not the only one. What I've tried to do here for 10 years roughly, the name was different, it was called French Girl in Seattle, now it's called France with Véro, was to show all of you out there that there's a lot more to France than Paris. And that those who explore and leave the French capital will be rewarded with beautiful sights, welcoming cities, great food and wine, historic sites, beautiful architecture. There's so much to see. So the flags are perfect here because we are in a section of town with a lot of memorials for the people who died during world wars and other wars as well. Right in front of the library. The fountain is spraying because of the wind. I'm standing right in front of it. I'm going to stand here so you can see the clouds behind me. Voila. See those? That's major rain headed our way. It's going to be interesting this afternoon. But for now it's all good. It's a little breezy and it feels great. And I've taken 2 strolls already today, and I'm glad I could share part of this one with you. I hope you have a great weekend. I might pop in tomorrow if it's not pouring down rain all day, we'll see. And I hope you enjoy your you enjoy your Friday. I'll switch back to the library because I like that building a lot. I will see you soon, my friends. À bientôt!